is Weidmüller integrating sustainability into product design and development processes? And I did see that you guys had received a CSR award OWL last year.
Yep.
So why don't we talk about of sustainability and all about that award?
Okay. Well, what I can tell you about, so a large part of our production is done in Germany, and they have historically been much more concerned about the environment than some other countries. Not that we don't care about it here in the U.S., but they've taken it a step further. So we only use eco-friendly materials. So all of our packages for those 80,000 SKUs, they're used sustainable and recyclable material. To minimize the environmental impact. And even when that product comes here from Germany, that's recycled, we recycle it again. So when we're taking these products out of the product box itself and we're customizing something, we have a recycle bin that put that recycled material in. So that's number one. Energy efficiency. We care about the energy. We care about the environment. So all of our designs are focused on making it as energy efficient as possible, low power consumption. We do life cycle assessments. We regularly conduct, life cycle assessments to understand and mitigate the environmental impact from cradle to grave. Yeah, and even in Germany, and we're looking at it here in Germany, we have solar panels on our roof that help with power some of the lights. Today, in our new facility here, we're looking to put solar panels on the roof here to help with power consumption, generate some renewable power. So regarding the CSR and OWL award, we received this award because of our holistic approach to and commitment to social sustainability and cultural responsibility. So it includes things that we do here in Richmond as well, but it's community engagement. In the U.S., we have what's called a We Care program, and we launched that in 2023. And that's where volunteers from Weidmüller go out and, for example, will help clean up the James River. That's the main river that goes through Richmond. We also, have regular events where we collect food and shoes and Hurricane Helene. So we give back to the community. So those are the things that we do here. But we've got a ton of environmental initiatives, and we lean on our German counterparts because they're so much further ahead of us. So we're learning from them so we don't have to reinvent the wheel. And then probably last but not least, it's the employee well-being. We foster a diverse workforce, inclusive, and invest in our employees for development and well-being. So it's a great place to work.
That's terrific. How do you gather and implement the feedback from the engineers and the clients to ensure that the products are meeting those needs of theirs effectively?
Yeah, so a couple of ways that come to mind right off the top of my head, but we do have a support center that has it's a platform that where our customers can gather product information, application notes, and videos, and it allows them to submit inquiries. Hey, do you have this? I really want it in blue, and I want it this. So that's what we call our customer support center. We have a technical support team here in Richmond that regularly fields calls from distributors, end users, design engineers, mechanical engineers that, hey, do you have this? It doesn't fit exactly right. Can you make it fit? So that's another way. And then we also provide a consulting and engineering service where we work with those mechanical, electrical engineers and make sure that we're listening to them. And then we bring that back in-house and say, hey, how do we make this fit in this application? So, we do regular customer surveys. So annually, we do send out customer surveys, and we have a high return rate, and we look at those and address those kind of things. And last but not least, we have what's called Orange Weeks. Orange is the Weidmüller color, and that's where we invite key customers to come into our facility, either here in Richmond, Virginia, or in Detmold, Germany. And we give them a tour of the facility. We show them what's new, but we also sit down and listen to them. Hey, what's new on what's new on your roadmap? What do you see in 2-3 years down the road? How do we help? How do we collaborate together to give you, a future ready product today? For example, this summer in Germany, we'll do it for 4 months, and it's 3 weeks out of every month. So we'll be doing that in Germany. Here in Richmond, we do it about once a month. But we also have what we call our distributor partners come in here once a month, and we also get feedback from them because they're selling our products plus other people, so they have a wider view of what's going on. So they come in here to our first class training system and provide us regular feedback there as well.
As technology is evolving, how does your company support the ongoing training and the education to keep pace with the new innovations? Does that occur at these meetings you just talked about, or is it a separate thing?
No, part of it is. So I mentioned that we have this world-class training center here in Richmond, Virginia, and we have dedicated trainers, full-time trainers that focus on training our internal people, if we've got new people to on board here, and then our external customers or distributors. So that's hands-on learning. But we also have what's called we have an extensive online portal for Weidmüller employees that has I think it's over 400 courses online, from compliance to products and solutions to leadership, and all employees have access to that. And so that's another avenue that we keep up with technology, if you will. And in addition, every summer we have internships that come from the local engineering community here in Virginia. So we seek out interns from the engineering schools like Virginia Commonwealth, Virginia Tech, University of Virginia, to name a few. Weidmüller provides annual scholarships to VCU engineering students, and we started that back in the early '80s before we had an engineering community to pull from. So bringing on new, younger interns into the organization is very important to us. So, and we think and we know educating the young talent, the young engineers early on is important for us and the whole future of our country. So, having that diverse workforce, young to old and everything in between, we collaborate a lot, and we learn from the young folks, the engineers that come in here, mechanical, electrical, whatever they may be, and then we share with them some of our best practices as well. So I would say that's how we try to keep up with innovation, but it's fast moving and it's a challenge.